The Cock and the Fox. A dog and a cock lived on a small farm. They were the best of friends. Every day they would meet and talk to their heart's content. One day, the dog and the cock desired to explore the world outside the farm. So one fine morning, they left the farm and started walking towards the forest, talking along their way. They passed through many fields and at last they reached the forest in the evening. When they went into the forest, they started looking out for a safe place to spend the night. Suddenly, they spotted a hollow of a big tree. Both the dog and the cock thought that it was the safest place to spend that night in. The dog snuggled into the hollow of the tree, and the cock perched himself on a branch of the tree to rest. At the dawn, when the cock woke up, he forgot that he was in the forest. As was his daily habit, he started crowing loudly, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. A fox lived near the tree on which the cock had perched himself. When he heard the crowing of the cock, he woke up. Ah, today I will get the most delicious meal, the cock thought. Delighted at the thought of having a hearty meal, the fox went near the tree. The fox looked at the cock and said, "Dear cock, welcome to the forest. I am very pleased to meet you. I am sure that we will be good friends and have fun in each other's company. We will enjoy ourselves together in the forest." The cock said, "Dear fox, I am so glad to meet you. Why don't you peep into the hollow of this tree? A friend of mine is resting there. The three of us will be good friends and enjoy our lives together." The fox trusted the cock, and so he went near the hollow of the tree and quietly peeped inside. As soon as the dog saw the fox, he pounced on it and killed it. The moral of the story is, have the spirit of sportsmanship and never cheat. The next story is Father Damien. Joseph Damien was born into one of the richest families of Belgium. But instead of leading a comfortable life, he chose to live a life of struggle and hardships. At the age of 19, he left home for the sake of his principles and values. He became a priest. One night, he heard a divine voice. "I want a compassionate man who will volunteer to go to the Pacific Islands to fulfill a very challenging and hard task." Joseph Damien accepted the challenge and went to the Molokai Island. The people there were suffering from terrible diseases. Damien's heart bled for the suffering people. He pledged to stay with them, cure them, and serve them for the rest of his life. The people of the Molokai Island were uneducated and ignorant. Damien taught them to build their own houses. He also trained them in farming and constructing canals for irrigation. He taught them to love God. Some of the people on that island were suffering from leprosy, while the others were suffering from some other unknown dreaded diseases. Damien treated the lepers without any fear or hesitation. All the people revered him for his selfless service. They fondly called him Father Damien. One day, the people of the Molokai Island said to Father Damien, "Father, we had been leading a hopeless and miserable life for many years until you came here. You brought love, hope, and happiness back into our lives. Father Damien served the lepers for 10 years, but one day, unfortunately, he himself was afflicted with leprosy. As soon as Father Damien came to know that he was suffering from leprosy, he rushed to the church and started ringing the church bell. Hearing the bell ringing, all the people gathered in the church. In a sorrowful voice, Father Damien addressed the people. My dear brothers, today you are my brothers in the real sense of the term. Today I am also a leper. The people were shocked to hear these words of Father Damien. Tears began to roll down their cheeks. Gathering some courage, they said, Father, please leave this island and go back to Belgium. Your disease is still in this first stage, and if you get proper treatment, we are sure you will be completely cured. You have served us for 10 long years. If you continue to live here, it will prove to be fatal for you. Father Damien refused to leave the Mukulukai island. He said, I cannot give this so easily. It was my desire and dream to serve you all. I had pledged to serve you for the rest of my life. I wish to die here among my brothers and sisters who are lepers. I will have the satisfaction of having lived a worthwhile life. Father Damien served the people till his last moments. He taught the people to be bold and face all the difficulties with courage and patience. He believed that God was present in every man. He gave the people the message of love and humanity. Father Damien suffered for 4 years before his death. The moral of the story is learn to live for others. If you like these stories, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.